let's see if it works now. Hello? Can you hear me? It's none of those. Give me that one then. Let's see. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Let me move this like that. Someone said move. Not gonna know if it's working. Any new audio? I can hear something. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Okay, it's working. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clip that. Put that up. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you hear me. Can I track the chat though? Without turning around. I'll have to figure that one out. Okay, so I took the picture. Okay, so here is the skull that I've been working on. As you can see, the paper mache part of it is pretty much done. If you can hear me, let me know if there's audio coming out. I think I already fixed it, but I don't know if you could hear me, Mom. Can you hear me? Anybody there? Anybody there? The skull that I've been working on? Yeah, there's audio. Okay, I'm just gonna assume there is. I just checked it out. Let's start the video. Let's start the live going forward now. So, welcome everybody. Yeah, we're here working on the Crystal Skull. That's what I'm gonna be calling it for now. So if you hear Crystal Skull, I'm referring to this one right here. As you can see, I already have the paper mache layers done. The reason I did that was because it takes forever to dry, and I did, I think, 6 layers of paper mache, and there's a lot of adding layers and waiting, and I don't really want to bore you guys just adding a couple layers and letting that dry, because I can't work on the top and the bottom of the skull. So I work on one side, let that dry, flip it over, do this side, flip it over, and until I get 6 layers. And it's not that very big of a surface area to cover, so it gets done pretty fast, and I end up just setting it down and forgetting about it. So forgive me for that. I'm hoping that maybe once there's more people hanging out and hanging out here with me, maybe I could start with that part. But for now, we're just gonna skip it. Also, you can see that I've already kind of like traced on some of a pattern that I'm gonna be working on. There's kind of a little crown going on here with some circles, some swirls. I really wanted all the swirls to come over from one side of the skull to end up on this one. As you can see, this one starts right here, goes like this, and there's another one that branches off from the same one, ends up on the left side. And I have one little tiny growing one right here, and this is probably going to be the only one on this side that's going to be coming off of this. After that, as you can see in the thumbnail, there's all of these other things that I have purchased to add to the skull to make it look a little bit better, hopefully a little bit more appealing for somebody to buy. Everything from all the proceeds from the skull, I'll go ahead and mention it right now, are going to go towards a charity. I still have not made up my mind. I'm thinking about wigs for kids, because I have a kind of like a little deficit with them. My goal last year was to donate $1,800, and I didn't really meet that goal. This skull over here is the rainbow skull. I have videos for it somewhere down below. I'll probably add the link to the playlist if I remember, but they're on my channel. Go ahead and look them up. I also have a Frankenstein that I did. It's over here in the corner, and yeah, all of those are for sale. Same thing, all of it going to charity. So the first step after that. So the way that let me just go ahead and catch you guys up to the way that I did that. So the way I end up starting is with kind of like a plastic mold cast like this. This is where I bought this at the store, and I would go ahead and there's another one of these plastic ones inside of here right now. You kind of see it in there. You see that gray stuff in it? That's another plastic skull. What I do is I cover it with a petroleum jelly all over, and then I get a saran wrap and I cover that to help the paper not bind to the skull, and it's easier to remove. I'm gonna show you right now. After that, after I get the mold, I cut down the middle with the Dremel tool. I already did that as well, all the way around. First I add these lines, as you can see, so the guidelines. First I added some guidelines to help me remember exactly where to attach it from, and then I go ahead and cut. So it's time. It's been about a year that this skull has the plastic skull has been in there. So let's remove it. I also think this might be the last time I use it because it's already pretty much cut up and run its course. Out of this plastic mold right here, I think I did about 5 paper mache skulls out of it. So it gave me a lot. Look, it's falling apart already. Alright, so let's pull it apart. I'm very excited to do this because I've been wanting to do it for a year, and every time I see it and I clean the room, I stop myself from pulling it apart because I know that once I do, I'm not going to be able to use the skull anymore, and I wanted to get it on video. And I'm happy that I'm doing this. The reason I'm going live and doing these skulls also because it's very hard for me to keep up with the skull while I'm working on it and recording, because I get carried away just working on it and I lose myself just working on it. So I forget to pick up the camera and update you guys, because sometimes a whole night passes by until sometimes if anybody has actually watched all these videos, even weeks pass by before I give you guys an update. So let's take it apart. See what we got here. Maybe I should put on a movie while I'm doing this, right? So I won't be so quiet. Ooh. Why don't we do that? Let's put something on. Alright, let's tear it up. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, that's the inside of it right there. Drink from the skull of your enemies. You know what? This is a good time to show you the setup here. Oh no! Leave it like that for now. Let's put it down like that and show you guys the other screens I'm working here with. This is what I call the skull cam, and this is what it is, the desktop cam. Yeah, I hope you hear me. Look at drink from the skull of your enemy. Alright, go back to the skull cam. Anyways, so there's one half. Let's take off the other half. Oh, there it is, coming off. And that's why I like to do it that way. I don't know if it was used to be that color, honestly. It's all that petroleum jelly that's coming off right there. It's flaking off. Who knows? Maybe it has one more skull in it. One more skull. What do you guys think? Should I retire it? Or do you think it has one more? Or just go on? Check that in the trash there. Alright. Has that big old gap back here. My hands are pretty sticky still, so I still had a lot of residue. Maybe we could do one more skull out of it, right? I mean, the face is still working on there. Maybe I could glue it back together and it'll work very good. But I also have this other one. Which one do you guys like the more? Big one. Which one do you guys think is better? This one looks better, huh? This one looks a little bit more real. But I like this one because it's a little bit bigger. You see? You see? This one's a little bit more realistic looking, more for the details. But this one's I think more of an actual shape. I don't know. Don't ask me. I've never seen no skulls before. This is the jaw for it. I don't know if we're gonna use it. So this is how it would be. You get me? Something like that. Right now in the plans, this is my book right here of how this is going to be looking. I don't have a use for the jaw. What do you do? Yes, I do have a plan. I don't think I'm going to use the full jaw, but I might like break it in half to, you know, help cover up some of the holes. I remember I might have it like this and break some of it off and like be on the side like that. We'll see what happens, but it's right there. So the next part from here is to glue it back together, and using these guidelines it'll help me match it up perfectly. So let me take out the glue gun. I should have done that before I went live because it's behind the camera. Anybody there? No? Alright. Here's a mighty glue gun. It's full of brown from the crystal skull back there. I think brown might have been the last color I did. Right here. Okay, let me set that up. I should have thought of that one before. Hopefully my Dremel tool still works too, because it's been a year since I used it. It looks a little bit rusty. Alright, good thing I had a little bit of accessible. So glue gun is warming up, and have some extra glue sticks right here. Anybody there? Anybody there? Nobody's watching. Hello everybody that's hanging out. While this warms up, let me show you what I have planned today. So after gluing it, like I mentioned, after gluing this down, I'm gonna cut the top of it off, and then oh snap. And then I'm gonna start adding some crystals to the eyes. On one of the side of the crystals, I'm gonna add these little tiny white crystals, kind of like pushing into them, like that, like a lot of them. You get me? And then on this side over here, I bought this cool crystal. Look at that. What? And then this one, I'm gonna stick it in here, like it's gonna coming out, like it's, you know, just grew straight through the eye socket, and it's popping out the other end. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. We're going big on this skull. All right. Let me put that away for now so I don't lose any of them. The skull doesn't get cracked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I bought this off of Temu, and it's cracked. I don't know if you could see it. Let me turn this light on. And it's cracked. I don't know if you can see the chip inside of it. You see it? Can't really trust Temu, guys. I thought I was getting a cool deal, but this is this and a mirror that I bought are the things that have come broken. It's the tip right here. I think they dropped it on the tip and it just chipped off. I don't know. Still cool looking though. So that's why I'm going to keep it in here, so I don't want it to get any more damage to it. Abigail. Oh, what's up, Abby? Thank you for saying hi. Hello, hello. Um, they have messed up my hair. I hope you're still there. Uh, and I need you to just come save it because it's looking pretty whack, according to her. I don't know. I think it looks fine, but the lines are pretty not faded pretty well. So please come help us. You're our only hope. I think it's hot already. Yeah. Okay. So bear with me a little bit here because oh damn, I knocked the camera. I'm sorry guys, I hit you. I don't want this to come out crooked. Let me take off my robe. My purple robe. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Like that, right? Can you guys see? Okay, so the trick is to go little by little. Alright. There you go. That's one side. And now that we did the back of it, you have to do the front because the front will still jiggle around and it'll make it warp and not heal right. So oh shit. Like that. Well, anyway, I've been watching The Godfather. Oh, I got you, bro. Laugh out loud. Please, please. I will show you, but I don't want this to be on record how I look. Please, Abby. Oh, there. Here we go. So now that it's pretty much set together again. Oh no! It's kind of got together. Now we're gonna glue it a little bit better down. Get into those little nooks and crannies there. Can you see? I'm sorry, guys. I'm stealing it from you. It doesn't really have to be so far in there because you're still adding a layer of clay to this. And right now, I'm gonna use my little handy dandy tool, and I use this kind of to smooth it out like that, like that, all the way down. See that? And if it kind of just pulls on you like that, just tear it off. It's okay. It's paper mache, very unforgiving. It's paper. You get me? None of this permanent. One day maybe I'll do work with some permanent stuff, but I don't think my skills are there yet. I saw this clay that whenever you put it in a fire, it actually turns into silver. It's like silver clay or something. Bottom. Like this is where I kind of fucked up. Like it didn't It's kind of overlapping here a little bit. I pushed it whenever I was gluing it together from one side or the other. I pushed it a little bit too hard, and it overlapped here a little bit. So what you have to do is just tuck it in. Well, which pretty much means that it's going to be a good seam, right? It's going to be holding on tight right there. Maybe not add a lot of glue. Boom. King booming, look at that. Look at that, just squeeze this jaw together for a little bit, upper jaw. And since I don't want it ballooning, I want it to be flat. Just flatten it out. And then just peels off your tool. Done. Oh shit, I stuck over there. I think I got the seams done. It's pretty much stuck together. And I think I am done with my hot glue gun for now. Yep. Look at that. Look at this. That's what it used to look like right there. Huh? Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe I can put some music on my phone. Oh, my buddy Joe. What did my buddy Joe do? My buddy Joe. He liked my stories. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for liking my stories. You're always there to help me, man. I love you. Hope everything's going good with you. If you're still in the live, let me see. The music. Let's play some Spotify. Whenever I play Spotify, I only play lo-fi. Lo-fi. Actually, I don't know. We shouldn't play no lo-fi, huh? Because this is YouTube and I don't want my video to get. Oh no! Yeah, that's YouTube telling my video to get the fuck out of here because you played some music. All right. Put my handy dandy tool away. I think I'm not gonna use these glue guns, glue sticks. I do that. Okay. Next, I should. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace this pattern out so it doesn't get faded away. Which now that I see it, this little crown, I guess I would call it right here, right? It's not really lined up very well. What do you guys think? Should I just say fuck it and go with it? I think I'm gonna say fuck it and go with it. I mean, what I'm planning to do is whenever the clay gets on the paper, it actually makes the paper wet, and then it allows you again to kind of move around the paper how you want it. And I was thinking of maybe pushing it a little bit forward, and I think that maybe that'll help it. I don't know why it looks like it's kind of funky now. It looks like they're not really measured out right. Well, that's because they are not measured out right, because I just hand it, I freeballed it, whatever the fuck it's called. But I think I am gonna go with that pattern. The only thing I need to redraw is this part right here, which we need a pencil for. Once I draw this little circle here, I'm gonna just trace it out real fast, and then we're gonna go with the marker. Let's see, how thick is it? All right. Okay. is going to be the outside right here. Like this. Right? Okay. I don't want to make it too thick. So as it comes in, it'll thin out a little bit. And I want this one like right around here. I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe these swirls are too together, and when I add the clay it might get a little bit too heavy and it'll start buckling in. So I might have to do these a section at a time. So start over here, slowly work my way this way, letting all of this dry before I get here. And I'm even thinking maybe I'm gonna need like some toothpicks for support or something, because I don't know, this is very ambitious right here to make it wrap all the way around. I don't know, I've never done that before. Well, we're gonna fuck around and find out. Alright, bring it around. Like that. I don't know, I really don't like this little edge right here. I'm gonna make it a little bit wider. Like that. There goes the pencil. Okay. Scratch it in. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Everybody's ready for the rain that's coming to Southern California, wherever you're at. And let me just shade in the dark spots to help bring in what this might look like. So like that. Doesn't look so bad, right? Maybe this part's a little bit kind of off right here. A little bit better. A little bit better. So everything that I'm shading in right now is gonna be gone. And if you guys saw the thumbnail, or you could see the thumbnail, somewhere on the left side of the table there's like a little blue tree. Let me bring it up so you might just talk about it when I have it right here. I bought this as Fatimo as well. There's a little blue tree right here. It's made of copper and little crystals, and I'm gonna add that to the back of it. And what I'm hoping, now that I'm kind of seeing it, can I make them spread apart? Is that what I'm trying to do is give you like little windows into the inside of this skull, where there's gonna be a lot of crystals in, but little windows to see it inside. But the main peep is gonna be through the tree, and that's where you can see whatever I have inside. So that's the goal of it. But it leaves a pretty big gap in this area right here to see. So now that I kind of drew that, and then this one's a little bit more farther back than this one is, and that's because I have a little guide right here, and this one doesn't have anything. Maybe I'll bring another one. I think I might do that. Maybe I could add another swirl coming out this way to help fill in this blank. And I think I might do that. But yeah, one more. Let's open this up so you guys can see the full tree, because I haven't even seen the bottom of it yet. So let's see that together. All right. I need to turn this hot glue gun off because I don't need it no more. It's starting to smell like burn. All right. All right. Ooh, look at this. Look at this little beautiful tree. Look at that. See what I'm saying? I hope you see what I'm saying. I hope you can imagine what I have in my head. But yes, let's add a little bit, just one more swirl on this side so we could help the little tree cover up. Help the little tree do its job a little bit better. I need this part covered up right here. Maybe instead of it coming from this side, it could come over here from this side, because this side is pretty covered up. I don't mind this part right here. So what did this? is this little area right here that's kind of like ruining it for me. So instead of coming from here, we're gonna go from here. Let's put this little tree away for now. Looks nice, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool tree. Okay. Tree is gone. Need the eraser now. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it flows in like this. And it should go in like this, right? And then this one is gonna come in like this. Like that, right? And then we start curving it. And then I want it to cover up to like right here. Oh man, it's all glue's in the way here. Okay, so like that, like that, like that, like that. Send it right here. Maybe I could add a little one right here. Right here. Right in this area, so cover up pretty well. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. So this one went this way, this one's gonna go this way. I like this curve right here. Okay. I don't like how that looks though. Doesn't look very good, huh? Kind of just looks like a weird stick. It's because this one's going this way and it's kind of hard. Maybe I could start it like this. Start it from down here. Curve it. Right? Looks a little bit better. And then this one, start it from right here. And there is no line there. You get it? Boom. Let this one come like that. Like that. Something like that. A lot of swirls going on, right? What do you guys think about that? Thank you. Hi, hello everybody that's there. Thank you for being here. As I work out this swirl situation here. I think I'm just gonna go with the swirls. I haven't made one like that. I usually do stuff like this one over here. I don't know if you can see. That's like the pattern I usually go for. But swirls, let's try these swirls. See what that looks like, right? So again, let me color in where we're not going to be seeing. Alright, a little better look sketch right here. Help better visualize what this might end up looking like at the end. Alright. Something like that. Something like that. This one's not gonna have this line right here anymore. Like that. Okay, I like it. So let me mark them out now with a permanent marker. That means I've been here for an hour already. Wow, that's almost gone by so fast. Put this away. I need a marker now. Let me get a pen first. Pen on here. No. Okay, I have a pen right here next to me. So let's do this. Let's do this with pen now. Tracing this out now that the pattern is drawn on there. See what it's gonna look like a little bit better. Can you see a little bit better right there? Yeah, look at that. Looks pretty good, huh? I like this swirl. I like this area right here. This part right here. I like it. Let's see what the top looks like. And the cool thing about this is at the end, if you don't like what your pattern looks like, you could just get some white paint and paint over it and start over again until you feel happy with what you have. But I think I like this, so we might keep chugging along after I'm done tracing this out. I really don't know how long to stream for either, because I could just sit here and keep working the rest of the night. But I just remember Abby's coming over to fix my hair. Can you guys see what I'm doing? No, I'm sorry guys. I forget where the camera's at. This is my first stream. Please Don't leave. If you can, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, please like and subscribe. The new goal for this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping to get there, and I need your help. Look at that. Better, huh? Better, better, better. Better and better and better and better and better. Better and wetter. Alright. Go ahead and bring the line around. I did just realize something though, that I really don't know where I'm going to be cutting from when I take the top off. I don't think I accounted for that yet. I might throw some of this design away. Well, I hope not. And the line I'm talking about is to be able to work on the inside of the skull. I need to take the top of it off to be able to work inside the skull and work all the stuff that I want to put in there. I have to be able to take this top part off. And I had drawn a line right here where I'm going to be cutting, but somewhere where I was sketching it, I turned that into this line, which is not good. I'm going to have to cut down a little bit lower than usual, but I think that's fine as long as yeah, because I need to cut the tree anyway, so I think I could do that. Never mind, scratch what I just said. Sorry guys, this is live. There's no real formula to this. It's kind of just fly off the seat of your pants kind of situation. Kind of just, you know, just do it. I do have a plan over here in my book, but it's kind of just where I want to be at a certain point. Like right now, I'm about to hit 1 hour of streaming, and I don't know how long you guys want to watch an episode of me working like this. You get me? I could just leave it up, and then you guys could just keep coming back to it later. And just in case my daughters are watching in the future, I love you girls. You guys are the best thing that has ever happened to me. And yeah, I love you. And even though you're just in that room over there, just next over, I miss you. Have to do some research on what kind of music I could play while I'm live, because it's getting kind of lonely in here. Anybody said anything else? Nope. Getting a little bit lonely. Maybe I could put a movie on actually. What's your guys' favorite movie? Whenever I work on stuff like this, I like to put on The Big Lebowski. Oh, here we go with the big swirl right here. So this is what we have going on right now. Let me see the screen. Oh, it looks nice. Oh shit! Once now that I'm looking at what I'm actually going to be cutting off and what's staying, I like it. I like it even more. I like it more now. Everything in black and pencil is going to be cut out. Everything that's in white, like these swirls, is staying. And I like it. I'm liking it. See, whenever I get to a point like this in the creative side of it, oh shit, where'd I go? Oh, so this is okay. I kind of just lose track of time, and like I said, it's already been 50 minutes of me doing this. It's about to be an hour, and it literally feels like I've been here for 20. I really get lost in work like this. Have you guys ever seen The Big Lebowski before? Anybody? It's about a line in the sand. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I don't want to miss. Boop. 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 You could even see it better on camera, honestly, because from here it just looks like scratches. But once you see the camera, you can see the real contrast between the pencil and the pen, and it looks good. It looks good. It's looking good. Okay, so this one comes around through here. Okay. Okay. All right. Keep on going. I'm sorry if I keep repeating words, guys. I'm just very quiet in here. I can only hear the dogs barking outside. Okay. Getting pretty dark over here from my right side, huh? I need to move the light over. Move it over right now. Hope you guys could hear me well. If anybody's still there, let me know how the audio is working. Anybody new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really help us out. And welcome. Happy to be here. Happy to meet you. Anybody? Well, in the future, anybody watching this, hello. All right. This bench is off right here. Okay. All right. Look at that. So now what I need to do, I'm not going to mark these out because I'm not very happy with how these circles are coming out. What I am going to do is maybe, okay, I will mark them out a little bit just so I could remember where I had the circles at. But I might redo it again. Before I cut everything out, I might redo it again. Now what I need to do is mark out where I'm going to cut the top off of it off. Add some guide markers with some red marker or red pen, and then start cutting off the top. Alright, so when am I going to do those guide markers? I'm going to do it with a marker. Just do it with the marker. The pen is too light. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to cut from here. Cut this. So I'm going to cut along this line right here. Okay. So look at that. So that line, that black line going around the head, that's where I'm cutting. Alright, this glue gun is still hot. I already unplugged it. Why is it still raining? Why is it still raining? Nope. Yeah. This is my favorite thing whenever you leave your glue gun going and it just starts dripping onto the table and it makes little characters like this. Little glue characters. You can take them apart. It's so satisfying to peel off from each other. They're just so perfectly round. Like little balls. Look at it. Maybe one day I could figure out an idea with these. I don't know. Looks like little droplets of water. Let's see what's going on the instius. Alright. Put that down. Now I need a red marker. We could do it with green, it don't matter. Add some line marks. Oh man, this one's marker doesn't work. It don't work. If you want to get your ad name, push it away. If you want to get your while we're on this level, anybody that subscribes, I'll write your name out before we cover it with clay. Alright, so this is our first guide mark right here. Right there. Right there. 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 And there, like that. Later on I can just line these lines back up and should be solid. And the D is fire. I'm sorry guys, I don't have any music on. I don't have anything on, it's just me and my thoughts. Alright, green guidelines are on. I'm going to cut around the black. Let me look at my checklist, make sure everything's going according to plan. Cut, let's see, take trace pattern, did that, and mark guidelines, not in red but in green, so crush that, put it green, and glue skull together. Did that. Cut top of head off. Okay, so there's only 2 more steps to do on this live, which is going to be cut this top of the head off and start working on this eyes. But seeing that we are an hour into it and nobody's really said anything, maybe we'll just cut the top of the head off and call it a night. I think Abby's coming as well at 5:30. If I'm not mistaken, Abby, let me know if you're on the way, or Mom, let me know if Abby's on the way. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut there. Or maybe I'll take a little break and we'll see what's going on with this haircut situation. And we'll come back after I cut though. Let me just cut this off and see how much more time we have left. Right, let's get the Dremel tool out. Hopefully there's battery in it. Hopefully it works. I've had this for a while, and at first it was very convenient because it wasn't a cordless, and I could take it with me everywhere. But now that I have a dedicated little craft area, it's kind of a hindrance because, oh, see, it's kind of old already, and the batteries don't work very well. So who knows if you might even get to cut anything today. They're both dead. They're both dead. And every time I plug them in, it just starts flashing green on the power thing. So I might even need a new power outlet. I'm not even going to keep you guys waiting, honestly, now that I see that this is not going to work very well. But we already worked on this for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and maybe call it, because, like I said, this drum machine is not working. And I'm going to need one to... Not only do I need a drum machine to cut this open, but later in the project I also need one to grind away at the paper clay, to sand it and get the details that I want out of it. So yeah, guys, I'm thinking I'm calling it. Or maybe I could do this the old-fashioned way with a little bit of a razor blade or something, but I don't think that'll be smart enough, because I don't want to start pushing on this and then ripping it. So let's just call it right there, guys. It was a good episode. It was a great episode for the first time streaming. I think let's just call this a win. It was pretty much introduction to our skull here, ourselves, to each other, and what we're going to be working on the next couple of lives. Thank you guys for being here. Check out the channel, check out the videos that I have, and like, subscribe. This is not the last time you guys are going to be seeing this. Maybe tomorrow or later in the week I'll come back and keep working on this. Let me know. Don't be shy. Say stuff in the chat. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me move this light over here now. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. And I didn't even know my phone was there. And that's a bummer, dude. I didn't want the stream to end like that, but these batteries ain't charging no more. As you can see, this tool's pretty old. So yeah, let's just call it. Let me figure the solution to this. Maybe I'll go buy a machine, a cording machine, and we'll be back. So thank you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.